and welcome back to my channel. So as you can see from the title of today's video, we're going to be reacting to Take My Half by Beomgyu. I am honestly loving seeing more when it comes to TXT, and I've been really enjoying reacting to some of the solo songs from the TXT members, so I'm super excited to get into this one and see what I can expect. But before we do, if you guys are new to the channel, then welcome and thank you for joining. Make sure you click on that subscribe button down below to stay up to date with what I post on this channel. And while you're at it, why not leave a little like on this video as well? It really does help me to see what you're enjoying watching so I can keep on making more videos like this. But with all that being said, I just can't wait to get into this one, so let's go. Oh, the switch up.
나 빼곤 다 망해버려 철이 없는 소원 빌던 나
He looks stunning.
힘껏 쥔 내 손틈새로 행복은 새어나가기만 해
His voice is gorgeous.
더 가질수록 커져내져 이 마음을 마주했어.
Oh my gosh, that hits so hard. Number one, the layered vocals are gorgeous. The way that his voice is just so beautiful and effortlessly just gorgeous is stunning. Him just saying like the more that I have, almost like the emptier I feel. It almost feels like everything that I have sometimes, you know, it's almost like a weight. It's almost like a little bit of a burden sometimes. No matter how grateful you are for everything that you've achieved and everything you've got, sometimes it is just like, in amidst all of that, you do almost lose other aspects of yourself because you're so focused on this sense of success and everything that comes along with that, that you sometimes have to sacrifice other things within your life, you know? And I think that really does, I guess, sometimes leave you having that feeling of emptiness, which the one thing I love about Beomgyu's music so far from what I've seen is just that truth, you know, that real vulnerability with the emotions that you feel in amidst everything. And I think that that authenticity that really shines through his music is something that I appreciate so much and I think is so beautiful. I feel like his music is some of the only songs that I've heard where it does just always feel like he is sharing his heart in a sense. You know, he really is just sharing everything that he feels, which I think is a really lovely thing and something that I definitely am so grateful for. And I appreciate earlier on as well how he was saying, you know, I used to have this immature wish that maybe everybody else wouldn't do as well as maybe I did. You know, like I wished for sometimes other people to fail. And in realizing now as I've gotten older that that idea isn't necessarily the best way to think in life. You know, we can all come together and succeed in some aspects together rather than one of us succeeding over the other. Like we can all succeed in our own light, and that is a really beautiful thing in this world. I really just appreciate how honest he's being, you know, and vulnerable and just saying, you know, maybe I didn't always have the right mindset when it came to the sense of success and what it means. But now I'm starting to see that it means more than just me. And I think that is incredible. Stunning. Oh, that is really gorgeous. And I think again it's just being open and showing that sense of growth, you know, that sense of really starting to understand the meaning behind life and everything that comes along with that. You know, you're going to go through those struggles where you don't necessarily understand how the world works, because I think we all go through that in a sense. You know, we all go through the confusion of what life means and what it means to be successful and what we want from this world. But I think him just being so honest and saying like, I've grown, I've developed, I've understood now that there is so much more meaning to life than just me succeeding on my own. Like it means so much more than that on a greater scale. It means success for you, for those around me. Like, and that is where the beauty lies, is just when we can all succeed in this life together, where we can all be happy in this life together. So him just saying like even the smallest things, that lyric, I could literally just cry a whole stream of tears for that lyric, because him just saying that even the smallest things, like the most seemingly insignificant things in this world, I now have so much gratitude for, because they are so meaningful. And I didn't necessarily used to see the beauty in the smallest things in life, but now I want to be able to share the beauty of that with everybody else, you know, everybody who's around me. I want to be able to give all of that to you, as well as keeping some of that for me as well. Like, I would rather share all of that. It's just gorgeous, isn't it? And I love how we had the butterflies there as well. It's like now you've almost got a sense of freedom in finally having that acceptance and that real understanding of what it means to really share all of this with those around you, you know? It's just really beautiful. The build to that chorus as well was stunning.
정말 원하는 게 뭔지 더는 헷갈리지 않을래.
Oh my. The imagery. I will say Beomgyu's music videos, the imagery is unbelievable. Like in Panic, the imagery was incredible, but this one as well, having this dynamic between the two worlds, the light and the dark, you know, the good and the bad, it's like you're constantly in between both. I love when he said about understanding that confusion, you know, understanding what it means to be in this world and still have both the light and the dark simultaneously. It really is a difficult thing to navigate, and I think that that's what I appreciate as well about Beomgyu's music, is he really does just share that openly and just saying like life is confusing, it's messy, it's really a difficult thing to control, but it's like the only thing you can do is try and take those steps to realizing what it means to live this life and what it means to experience both sides of the coin, you know, the good and the bad, the light and the dark. They're all sort of accustomed to having to live this life and understand and make the connections of all of that, you know? But this shot in particular is really powerful, I feel like, because it does just hold so much of like what this world is, like having both sides of that. I love this song as well being called Take My Half. It is literally like life sometimes is split down the middle. You know, you get the good, the bad, the light, the dark, but it is just like we all share that in common as a sense of humanity. You know, we all have that feeling of both sides. This song is just absolutely amazing.
헷갈리지 않을래. 줄어들던 작은 어깨 네 눈물을 위한 두희들.
Oh my gosh. Jam for you to like find comfort in. Honestly, I feel like we need to go back a little bit because there were so many things that happened, but I just felt so immersed. I didn't want to stop it because it just was so beautiful. And the imagery was incredible. The way that we went from it just being Beomgyu to then having that illustration, you know, and him almost like chasing, running. It's like your whole life you've been constantly trying to find all these answers. Chasing that sense of freedom within your heart because you feel as if you've built up so much in your life to get to this point where you have been scarred and you're just wanting that real sense of finally being able to find that light within everything. And I think just seeing that imagery of him running, you know, in this illustration it's almost like you've just been chasing this dream, this light, this love for so long, and now it's almost as if you've captured that yourself. You know, you're able to fly freely. But I think the thing that really hit most was all of the other hot air balloons in the sky. Now it's not just the solo hot air balloon, which was just Beomgyu's. It's like there are so many other hot air balloons in this sky now. They're just showing you that it's not necessarily just you in this world. You know, there's so many people around you who support you, who love you, who you can share everything with, those experiences, the good, the bad. Like, you aren't alone in this, and the people around you aren't alone either. It's like you can share all of that together. I just love that so much, and I do want to just quickly head back a little bit because I want to see some of that again. And you know what as well, for me, I feel like obviously with a hot air balloon, it's something that floats. It's almost like seemingly weightless, even though it's being weighed down. It's like you have all of these things weighing you down. You have all of these things that you have within your heart that maybe you find a little bit heavy. But in amidst all of that, by having that ability to be able to share everything with other people and be able to have that feeling of finally understanding and resolution within your heart, it's like you are able to find that light, that sense of being able to float almost, because you finally have almost that answer as to how you can let go of everything. You know, it's like you're able to finally fly freely. It just is like, the imagery is just incredible. Like, you're inside this hot air balloon, you're inside this sense of freedom, you're unlocking this sense of freedom. It's just so beautiful.
Just take my hand. Just take my hand.
His voice is so gorgeous. Wow. I really loved the message of this song, you know, that sense of growth, that sense of finally coming into your own and understanding what it means to almost like be human. You know, we are going to make mistakes, we are going to have thoughts about things in life, and maybe sometimes find that along the way those thoughts and ideologies change, you know. And I think him being so open in the beginning and saying, like, in the beginning I genuinely just thought that success could only be gained by me, myself, and that would be it. Like, everybody else I felt like around me almost needed to fail for me to succeed. But I think just hearing that progression throughout the song and that build throughout the music, you know, and him just coming to terms with realizing that actually that isn't necessarily the case. You know, we can be successful in so many ways in life, and that can be shared and can be a beautiful thing to share. I think it really does just show that sense of growth, that sense of coming to terms with the realities of life, and really almost allowing you to take that pressure and that weight off your shoulders because you're able now to share that with somebody else. It just was absolutely so beautiful, stunning, amazing, and just the imagery was so gorgeous as well. This song really was incredible, and I loved this one so much. So I hope you guys enjoyed watching along this video with me. If you did, then like I said, make sure you're clicking that subscribe button down below to stay up to date with what I post on this channel. And while you're at it, why not leave a little like on this video as well? It really does help me to see what you're enjoying watching, so I can keep on making more videos like this. But with all that being said, thank you so much for watching. I hope you're having a wonderful day, and I will see you in the next video.